Yo, listen up. My name is Situ and I came to rhyme. Everybody knows my boss lady got the time. When you see me, I'm fly cause I'm on the run. Everybody knows that I don't got a gun.
Come on.
I panicked. Do you know a fun fact? When I was in high school, I used to rap.
No, I've seen the flow.
It was rapping.
Just natural.
I used to rap. Do you know who was my senior in high school? Cleo Ice Cream. Yeah, Cleo was my Clementina.
My girl, man.
She was in 11 green. I was in 10 red. Rodspark. Oh. So me and anyway, we used to see each other, but we didn't used to see each other. And then when she went on Big Brother, I turned on the TV. I was like, oh, Clementina. Yeah.
Was she a rapper at school as well?
She was a rapper at school. There was this guy. I remember when we were at school. What was his name? Kampamba. Shout out. If Cleo Ice Cream sees this, I know she'll remember. There's this guy, his name was Kampamba. I think he was like, this guy who was into music and he used to be a promoter. Cleo used to go rap at International School of Lusaka at ISL. And she had like Kampamba and other people in the team. I was friends with Kampamba, but I was not really friends with Cleo. Yeah, so she started way back, and I used to go do rap battles in the classes. After break, Shepherd Run, Roads Park, my rich kids, the rapping at chair. The business is getting older, everybody's a singer, they're gonna come to you with the words that will linger. Remember the master, destroyer of hoes, the biggest composer, undisputed Black Rose. That was my thing.
When's the Black Rose? Huh?
I got no way to my name in this mother effing game, but I'm new on the track and I'm spitting out the flames cause I'm rap phenomenon, I'm a female sensation. I'm what you're looking for, I'm the answered equation. Prima donna, yeah, the hoe in bed, not like your sister, mother sucker, I don't deal in bed. I was a virgin. Yes.
It's impressive.
But here's the thing that people don't know. People don't know me from music, they know me from poetry. When I finished school, whatever, earlier on in my career, before I was anything, I was a poet. I wrote amazing poetry.
I would go,
I don't write anymore. I'd go to different places writing poetry. Like I would recite my poetry at Alliance Francaise, different places. My poetry was really, really good. I'm like a
I can tell from
lyricist. Because I realized that Kaflote Wino, I was missing a beat somewhere. I'm like, so I shouldn't do rap. I mean, rap is still rhythm and poetry. I'm like, let me focus on the poetry more. And so remember my poem, and so Lily Savazungu. When I'd get on the mic, why people be like, that was so inspired. Because my first ever event as Zambian Feminist was a poetry show, which was really, really good. And the first artist who came to perform free of charge at my poetry show. I love this story. She messaged me on Facebook. She's like, hi, I'm an up and coming singer and rapper, and I'd like to do some free poetry at your show. And I was like, okay, I don't have money to pay you. She's like, no problem. I'll come through. And she came through and she gave this amazing piece of poetry mixed with rap. Guess who that was? Royalty is in the building. Princess Natasha Chansa.
Oh, baby girl. Come on, son.
She was like, what, 17, 16, 17?
Cookie,
got some bars. Struggles of being a 17-year-old. And she killed it. So when I actually saw niggas be bringing plants, when I actually saw her like make it, I was like, that's my girl.
There's so much confidence. There's so much pride. Is it proudness, Kaya? After seeing our kids.
However cool Havana. And I was there, I'm like, girl, I think I only paid her 200 kwacha for a taxi back home. I was like, girl, I ain't got nothing. As you can see, this event has cost more than we've made. But get you a yanko.
We can actually get back to these things and actually revive.
I'm getting back to it. I even used to go abroad and doing poetry.
I remember. Guys, welcome to the Chairs and Chills podcast. Sorry, it has been a very long time since I saw baby girl here. I missed her so much. So
we haven't seen each other in a while. Last week was too much.
Hey, man. It is still too much.
No, last week was too much.
It was wild.
In the history of our friendship.
So you're a bad girl.
Lungu, how's your back? Not like
It's
that,
a
you
secret.
people. Not like that. I mean, you're scarring a lot.
I was.
I mean, it wasn't that kind of carrying, because if you're with me, we all know you are just a missionary man. You always say it, so you don't be carrying anything. So,
Language.
what do you and the pilgrims have in what do you and the pilgrims have in common?
We're both missionaries.
Is your missionary king,
But
short king, missionary king.
I really ought to get him today.
Yo.
But you're right, too.
I am good. I am hyped. I thought I wouldn't be hyped. This episode was going to be like a snoozer. But you gave me a drink before the show started, like 15 minutes before the show
But then that sounds very Diddy, you know.
Yuka, you
me a
did
drink
it
before
me.
the show.
Did you hear Diddy's lawyers giving up?
Apiamo. So
The
you have to
lawyer
find
was
someone
like,
else.
there's rumors of necrophilia and necromancy. Necromancy or what?
Serious.
I know there are two. There's I don't know the other word. I'm sorry. Don't even, if you know it. There's necrophilia, right? And then there's also another one. It's necromancy or something.
Aren't they the same?
Nah.
The one for smashing the dead is which one?
Necrophilia is like eating, smashing. I don't even know. Smashing.
Then necromancy?
I don't know. I didn't have time to check on TikTok when. But Diddy's lawyer was like, you know what? The evidence is too much.
Guy, Alema, I
Actually,
can't.
the bag is too heavy.
There are things you can defend and things you can't. Because at the end of the day, his Nankan is also at stake. His career.
When Diddy is suffering.
No, he's not suffering. He's very stupid. Eh?
Okay, yeah, he's stupid, but like, I want.
There's nothing Trump is saying about him. Okay, Trump is just
Trump picked,
his boyfriend,
like,
eh?
anyway, I don't want to talk about the whole conversation
No,
that
not.
is currently trending about
No.
the governor of Maine in America and transgender athletes competing in sports.
He's really just cancelled them on that.
Cindy Funo Kambapo.
What going?
Hi, Hanging Man. How are you?
What just happened?
It's gone off. It's gone off. So, Links.
Yes, my dear.
Last week we were talking about cheating, and everybody's talking about you.
Cheating?
You're about to trend on or flip.
Hygiene.
You're about to trend on TikTok.
Oh my God.
You and that took watch. You've killed a lot of people's dreams. Women who found you attractive are done with you. Even me, I looked at you, I was like, but then I know you. It's possible.
Careful.
Not in a bad
Pick
way.
your words wisely.
Virgin. A virgin on his phonies. At phonies, at tonies, and pause.
He's on his toes. So he's on his trees right now.
He's on his
Pause
trees.
now. No, I don't know what's wrong with those young ladies, but I apologize. I was young.
And other people like sharing their stories and they're talking, they're like, yo, this also happened to us at school, blah, blah, blah. And like the issue of personal hygiene is something that's so serious. And I'm glad we got into it. I'm just disappointed, like a lot of people haven't yet watched it, but the people who've watched it are like, this is one of the best episodes yet. Somebody shout out. He says that he ate a gummy and he was watching us.
A gummy is the one gets you high.
Yes, he was watching a gummy. Mr. Gummy Bear Man, shout out you nasty MFR. Watching a gummy. Link, stop drinking like your free zone.
I got problems, man. It's crazy right now. I think I told you
Every
that.
time it's 28, like, are you able to perform sexually?
I can't.
You can't.
I can't. Whenever I have problems, I cannot perform in any way. I don't know how people manage. Like, bro, you've got 98 problems. How are you aroused? How are you horny, man?
You know which one is 99? Border. If you had a girlfriend, it would have been 100. But you know, you like Jersey, so get to 99.
Wow.
No, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, you got 99 problems, still a bitch literally ain't one.
Oh, there's that. So, yeah, I want So it's really, I can't. I really can't.
You can't.
I can't. I'm just floppy disk item and whatnot. So it's crazy, man. Problems.
Oh gosh, you're denying someone their good 7 minutes.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
So that girl, the one, is it a girl or girls who are saying no, they had a crush on me?
Girls and guys, I mean, why would guys be unattracted to a booty hole story?
What is that? Oh no, but okay, no. On that topic, we can But yes, I'm sorry that I let you down.
Oh, why are we alone?
One, that story never happened. Just rekindle your love for me. I'm not saying.
Why are we alone in here?
I don't know.
Does it make you want to do something crazy?
These guys are setting us up.
They're setting us up. Eh?
Your tattoo was you, huh?
My tattoo, huh? Yeah. It's healing well. Can you feel that?
Okay.
My grandpa anaika chinkuku pa kwenu.
The same one that killed.
Mother sucker. A phoenix here, she bed me chinkuku. Anyway, they can't see. I got my whole leg is now tatted. I got a whole phoenix tattoo on my leg. You see it's peeling, huh? It's still peeling. Peel? Yeah, then it's light and then it's going to get darker. Oh. It has to peel. The skin has died.
You know, at this age, I still don't have a single.
It's okay.
No, I dreamt I got a tattoo and I was very happy. So that's a sign.
When you're ready, I got you.
Aye.
I will take you because I want to see you cry like a baby.
Me cry.
I want to hear, ha! Different like a soprano.
I think I've got a little knack for pain. We'll see how it goes. I just want something small. Just something small.
That's
on my cuff.
That's how we all start.
Oh, for real. I hear they're addictive.
The pain is addictive. I love the pain that comes with the tattoo. But this one hurt more. It wasn't even like therapeutic.
You're allowed to cuss?
Hey, I cuss in front of my tattoo artist. He didn't give me the videos from my tattoo session. So I'm not mentioning who gave me my tattoo. No offense, but F you.
My boy really did a very, very good job.
But he did a really good job. Shout out to my tattoo people. There's love, but you know what? My school did not pay me to advertise. My favorite thing. So, hygiene. The one I wanted to share about now is what we're going to do today, ladies and gentlemen, on the interwebs, is we're going to read a lot of comments because a lot of you gave us comments and we're going to discuss those comments. So, it's just like one of those free, like, it's going to be like Links Lungu without underwear. So, it's going to be like free balling everywhere.
Wow.
I came up with that on the spot.
Stop. Don't listen.
I deserve to be on American TV. So, Links, your people also shared some comments.
They did.
And mine also shared some comments. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through my DMs. I already set mine in advance. So, we can read the submissions.
They went all out.
Even me, they went all out.
How's the internet?
Mine is on LTE, but I don't know how technos work.
You keep bashing your people. You've seen
Okay. So, I'll start with this first one, right? We're going right into it because ain't nobody got time. We'll just discuss everything. Even if we decide we're going to laugh.
At length.
This one says, Maza, some men are dirty, please na papata. Please hide my ID. The car used to smell like people used to sleep in it and damp clothes. Munyumba na mwenzo nunca. His toilet seat had dried pee stains to a point where pasit pays a brown. You know where someone pees every day and never wipes those stomach drops? Oh. Plus, he never used to like bathing. Muntu can wear the same box and vest for days. I once tried to play caring girlfriend, did a thorough cleanup. Went there a few days later. I found the house upside down with dishes in the sink, smelling like something died. Men, please. You can even hire a helper to be cleaning for you all once per week and bath at least twice a day. Change your underwear and vests every day too. First one. First of all, why do some men want to act like water is the enemy? Kanache man's of no ipa. Water is not your friend.
And with this erratic water supply we're experiencing as a country, there's some who are actually happy about it. But
Kitwoko.
pressure. Especially students.
Kitwe. Baby.
I remember my time at school. I would meet people who don't like bathing. You know, the skin even started changing.
Wait.
No, but a lot of students, especially males. I don't know if you've ever visited a male room. Guys, I'm sorry, but I'll address this. If we go, the room just smells strange. Now you see with where you get a room, then you sublet it. There's like maybe 3 this side, 3 this side. That's 6 in one room. And it's October. And 4 out of these 6 are not familiar with bathing. It's a foreign concept. And these people...
You know that word?
Which one?
Kalugu jumbo.
Akachena.
Kalugu jumbo.
Now, you know, they've normalized this thing. Okay, just to piss me off.
But
That's not how I've grown, man. Water is very important. So you enter this room, it's all kinds of smells. 2 minutes in there and you're dizzy. Vacuuming ku brain. Like, guys. So you go stand, if, at least for those with balconies, at least you go stand pa kona kind of ruins. You can go some the balcony to do as if you're just, you know, just enjoying the view outside. But it's not cutting inside in there.
She said few. Oh, this is not the one. It's the other one.
Dishes dirty. Bathing not sana. Clothes, you haven't washed them in a while.
You even go to the gym. Or those men
Oh,
or those men who why on the gym, the same vest you keep wearing it to the gym. You go, you come back, you go, you come back, you go, you come back. And then your boss sweat.
There's that.
Whew.
It's really rough. So my sister there,
She's within her rights?
she's within her rights. So she said has she broken up with, was that her boyfriend?
No, I think it was a guy trying to, let me check what I just saved.
My God.
But she's like, you know what? I pick me. Let me see. She said that the car used to smell. She tried to be a caring girlfriend, did a thorough cleanup. The problem, you know what? That's why even people are encouraged to also cohabit sometimes. I know our religion tells us that you're not supposed to marriage, shanshani. But if you don't know the person whose like standards are, like you need to, like, okay, like for instance, if you and me, let me tell you, I'm clean, right? But when it comes to certain episodes in my life, I'm not that clean. I'm just going to be honest. When I'm going through my depressive episodes, I'm not the cleanest person. Not that I don't want to be clean, but I just say like, F it. I don't want. You can tell how my mental health is by the state of my room. Are you like that? You'll be depressed and clean.
No, I say fuck it as well.
Me,
But wait, what happens? Oh no.
May I know that May I know that I'm going through the most if I am getting out of bed. Like, I'm going to be extremely raw with people. I know that I'm going through something if I'm getting out of bed and I'm jumping over jeans. The Vaseline was under the bed. I saw it go under the bed 3 days ago. I know where the Vaseline is, but I'm just not going to pick it. If I'm in a funk in my life, I'm going to be in a funk in my room. I feel like I try to make my living conditions like the mess that's in my head. And for some people, they don't understand that. If I wake up one day and I finally have like a glint of hope in my life, I'm going to wake up at 7 and start cleaning the shit out of everything. I will touch each and everything that I own. I actually had one of those cleanups on, today is what? Monday.
Yeah.
On Friday, I had one of those cleanups where I cleared my mind. Not that the room was a bad mess, but I just told myself, you know what? I need to get out of this funk. And for me, that's how my depression peaks in certain situations. If you come to me and I'm in my room, I'm in my bed, I don't care. I'm going through the most.
So you just want to be left alone.
I want to be left alone. I want to be in my own space. I'll read Gob's message and I'll ignore it. Gob usually. Let me tell you what I do, which my sister says is very unfair. Like, this is an iPhone, ka? So I don't know, you techno pops or whatever. You techno. What happens is that sometimes the messages can they pop up on screen, huh? It does just do that. So like someone sends me a WhatsApp, it pops up on screen. I
Switched off those things.
I see the WhatsApp pop up. So what it does, it gives me like 5 seconds to read the message, and then the notification disappears. So I'm able to read a message without actually opening the message. Okay. So then I'll be like, who do I want to talk to today? I'm like, I'm going through a funk. I don't want to talk to this person. Go probably be complaining about something. It's always go complain about something. I'm like, not today.
Gob complains a lot.
Bruh.
Gob, I think it's okay.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So for me, that's the state. But I'm not going to say that I'm messy. It just describes what I'm feeling at that moment. If I am not creative enough, my room is going to be a mess. But if I'm at my optimum,
Make sure.
Everything. Yeah. So, but this one sounds like it's just dirty.
No, my boy. So the thing is, the cow will have maybe a smell, maybe you spilled something or something, that kind of thing. But that sounds like a constant thing.
Oyuka?
My boy smashes in the car.
Kalugu jumbo.
So maybe bathing is not much. So there's butt crack scents, there's nut obviously. My God.
Does nut smell?
Yes, it does. Everything has a scent, I believe. So for my boy, maybe even Vika Parker, maybe if he drinks, doesn't drink water, okay.
What, does he nut and concentrate? I'm sorry.
Wow. Stuart.
I really wanted to know.
Yeah, that happens. Not in concentrate. It barely has in
less water.
So it's just toxins and whatnot. And then she goes to his place. He didn't wash his boxers. You see what? Okay, again, I go back to that. Anyway, boxers 4 days, one boxer. Didn't wash his clothes. He's it's not even bashing. Like, some things should just be ubuntu. Just be a human being and separate yourself from the zoo.
Now listen. Listen. Your gender also. Your gender. They feel like deodorant solves all their problems.
Even
they never ask. Axe.
You don't mention.
Like they just
back then it was axe and brute.
Brute.
It suffered.
Brute suffered.
You haven't shaved. It's like this. You're from sweating. You're from the gym. Just do.
Now what is the current F-boy scent? What's the current F-boy? Which one?
Sauvage.
Exactly. Like every woman knows that if this nigga is smelling like Sauvage.
But then there's just some people who just want to smell decent.
I'm just saying it's an F-boy scent.
For real? Huh?
Yes.
I've seen those posts. No, if you see him with this one, red flag, shiny.
But what if it's a scent? But problem is perfume. Far.
That somebody.
Hey. Preach to the choir.
And then also I noticed that story for... Okay, we dwelt so much on Jane's last time. I think this one must also talk about women. Also.
Bring it. So you brought it.
I just wanted to add on. There's the issue at uncircumcised men. I don't know about my boy there, if he's circumcised or not. Uncircumcised men smell. I saw someone talk about that. They raised the topic. And then it's I think common nankani. Like knowledge or what. It's not even knowledge anyway. It's prejudice. It's just an idea that all uncircumcised men don't bath, they smell and whatnot. It's not true. It's not true. But if you are not circumcised, I think the least you can do is take a bath. It's important because if you are going to accumulate dirt under your foreskin, that is also, is it not prerequisite? What's the word? That is also step one of getting infections. When bacteria accumulates, it's a very bad idea. It starts to, bacteria emits a lot of toxins. Fimba, you start smelling, all those things. So the best or the least you can do for yourself is just bath. And then there are those now who are circumcised who think, it's okay, me, I'm circumcised, I won't bath. There's a problem there as well.
Those ka?
Because bathing is essential. It helps.
Just because you have the solution doesn't mean that that's the right thing.
Sort it out completely. You must see also, water alone does not cleanse dirt. Always use soap or something. The example I can give is wash your hands with water alone. Yes, a few of the dirt will come out. Introduce soap. You will see how much dirt your hands were.
Someone said something like, when you bath with sunlight and then it rains.
Sparkling.
Nigga's just lathering. He is just lathering in the
Must
street.
be living in a salon. My boy,
Bruh.
shout out, Nebat.
You're walking with my babo. Links.
My workmate. He's an avid follower. Nebat. Shout
Nebat.
out, my boy.
Is he a
He's my
sunlighter?
work- He told me at imwe feed yako you used nankane sunlight.
Nebat.
I used hand sanitizer to bath.
Nebat. Nebat. Nebat.
Ati
Nebat.
magamba kali
His name is
bomba.
Nebat.
Yes.
Nebat. 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 First of all, hand sanitizer vaporizes. Nebat.
Not hand sanitizer, hand wash.
Hand wash,
Hey,
okay.
hey, it's got puff.
Nebat. Nebat. It can't be that hard wherever you are. I'm coming to you, woman to man. Nebat. Nebat.
Kali bomba.
He
And I was like,
does
yeah,
the
that's my
squeeze.
boy.
He even squeezes the chwa chwa chwa. Nebat.
It worked.
Nebat.
As long as it has lather, it will clean your body.
Nebat.
Nebat urife bwino we.
Nebat.
It's just okay.
Citrus hygienics. Nebat. Nebat.
Can't do it.
Nebat. I love his name. Nebat. God damn it, Nebat. Nebat, I've judged
As
you.
long as it works.
Hello, the Darlings
It's
brings
okay.
me to your office. Nebat. Nebat. Number one, Nebat, I'm coming for you. The Darlings brings me to your office. I'm going to give you an eye and then I'll
but it's
smell
okay.
you.
It's all right.
Next comment. I haven't read most of these, by the way. Yeah? On today's topic, I once had a short fling with this guy who had very bad breath. And what's crazy is that I didn't notice in the beginning. It wasn't until I started spending nights that I realized how bad it was. It was like something died in there. Worst part was that it started affecting our sex life. Because every time he'd initiate sex a time, it in my mind would circle back to the stench. Nati awe daddy tepano. I once caught him picking at his toenails and eating them.
Toenails.
Toenails. And that was the day I decided to pack my bags and leave. Kuti mwakana ukununka mukanwa. So, long story short, I ran for my life and never looked back.
Toenails.
Guy achosa.
Wait, not here. Toenails.
Njala. Why? Your toenails.
No, here, Kaya, to listen, we don't judge. Me, I'm judging.
I'm judged also this one. This one is a
Wait,
judge.
how does he do it? He does
Is
his
he
legs like
putting it
this.
to his flexibility?
My boy is very
I said,
flexible.
wow. Gymnastics.
Okay, so yes, on the issue of breath, I remember some 2 or 3 years ago, I used to experience bad breath. This bad breath, no matter how much I brush my teeth, then I realized it was the things that I was taking into my body. So many times we find ourselves in that problem. So one, tonsil stones. Have you ever had those? Those motherfuckers smell. They lodge here. To white, to mabora. tonsil stones stink. Then when you're brushing your teeth, you cough it out. They smell. So those contribute to bad breath. 2, the things I used to drink
Junta.
what was that? Okay, I won't mention the name. But
I saw that picture. I saw
that
you.
picture.
Very unattractive.
That was more than 6 or 7 years ago. You drink those things, mumala. Ule unaona mumala. And then if you haven't eaten enough, maybe even if you've eaten, those things mix. So all that stuff is coming up. It doesn't matter how much you brush your mouth, your tongue, and whatnot. The components of your abdomen are what are producing the smell. It's disgusting. So I used to do that, and I used to smoke as well.
Smoking.
So you put those things together, it's a problem.
You met me at the right time.
I think so. I swear.
Because what the lie?
So many are the times that people do not address what's happening here.
The gut. Yeah.
There's this, and then there's also torment poto. You will find that you're not understanding. I've brushed my teeth, but my breath is still bad. I think I've touched on this several times. I've talked about this. Kurabat malata muri bwino. For our friends who don't understand nankane. Mumala simuli mushe. Vintu vetima dia, vintu vetima mwa. Mumala munkara affected. Mumala mune shita nankane. Fire pena. Fire turedia. Nefe tureno. You see? So chemical reactions do happen. So no matter how much you do like this, reposa. So we was a drinker.
It's a buanje. Manje, you know what I think also, the other thing about Zambians, we're not big on like oral hygiene. We only go to the dentist when we have a toothache. We're not going to the dentist because we're going for a checkup, we're going for a what?
Me, for example, I've never been to the dentist.
Except that one who effed you up.
Yes,
Bunny.
this one. I haven't been to the dentist. I think the next time I'm going to the dentist is just to polish my teeth. They are changing color.
Me, dentist, I've been to a dentist more times than I've been to an ordinary doctor.
Oh.
My teeth, I have a lot of gaps. You've ever seen my gaps?
Yeah, I have. I have. It's pressure.
I'm so...
I have.
Even the ones...
Everybody. Stu, we've discussed this before several times in the podcast.
I'm so like self-conscious about them.
Yes, we have discussed this several times. Yes, go on.
Zambians go to the dentist because they have a toothache or whatever. They don't go because like
just for
general checkup. What? He said, "Kamvela check and kababa, nepetienda," and that's a problem. Even me, I was so self-conscious when I used to smoke. Yo.
There's something else, eh? Was there a time you didn't have dentines in your pocket?
No, I always had dentines. Hose work better than dentines. The black hose.
For real?
Yeah, they're stronger.
I don't do it with
They even do the tongue. Like now that I don't smoke, I'm like...
Dentines was my best friend until they were 37 kwacha.
Bro, they've become more expensive.
How, guys? From 18 kwacha to 37 kwacha.
Yeah, what for? I guess to chew. What? You can buy 2 bottles of toothpaste. 2 tubes, rather.
Guys, we're not supposed to touch bubble gums.
It's a scam. Mouth hygiene should be that expensive. Let's continue though, baby.
Yes, my dear.
This one says, my OCD has even flared up. My God. Visited by sneaky link fine S. Oh, she wanted to just write S, but she wrote it SAA. Visited by sneaky link fine ass nigga with a pocket to match. Hello, he smelled like a hoe, you know, a Sauvage. But he smelled nice. He was staying in a fancy 2-bedroom. His bedroom self-contained. In excuse myself now to let me freshen up and unpack my car. Spend a night bag. I love this girl. She writes so well. Mazo, didn't I find skid marks in the toilet? Ill. I just fed crumbs and dipped. I am quiet. Hello, nishina bleach ilimo mu toilet. Kangati, it was for the deco. Problem with men. The toilet brush is right there. The Harpic, whatever Domestos bleach is right there. Just to bend over for you to make your vertebrae into a C and pick that shit up is difficult. Why?
Have you ever seen my skid mark?
No. No, I mean, no, you don't actually, eh? You don't skid mark.
Even if I accidentally skid mark, as long as it's a brush,
You
I have
do,
to
huh?
engage in that business. Where's that?
Hello, you take
I
your
panic.
you take your pooping timetable so seriously.
Bro,
When nature calls, you know me how I never
that's
just
a
go.
serious part of my
How
life.
come you've never encouraged me to be like, listen, if you got to go, you got to go?
I have.
You notice that I never go when I'm around you.
But I have.
You've never. So caring, I Muzako kufa china
Still, you
matuvi.
don't appreciate.
Links, you've never.
Don't appreciate.
Links, how many times have I died? The
Even
first
with
thing.
what?
The first thing I do when you leave is take a dump. I'm like, finally, shit.
I have encouraged you several
You've
times.
never.
Sumvera, che.
Isn't it
Get
way?
out.
Kulibe nawe, pawiso. Oh, he's dead. Like, what I'm trying to say is that, men, it's so easy for you to go to the toilet and let loose. Hello, you at the table, be like, play music. And then we'll be a day, and then you'll just be like blowing shit up. Then me, I'm just dying inside with Visush. So not fair. Like, it's not fair. I wish I was more like you in that department.
Have to
But
be
you
open.
never leave skid marks is the point.
Exactly. So, even if you leave skid marks, Kappa, we're doing nankane. We're advising, right?
Yes.
We listen, we don't judge, we
don't.
advise. So whoever these people are talking about, at least ngawataka brush. I take it everyone understands Bemba. Ngamwataka brush next to your toilet. Don't leave skid marks, especially if you've got guests over. It's a very bad representation for yourself. Each and every person is a brand, so they have to protect themselves from such embarrassment, you see. Washaka Nike, pia,
The toilet.
the
I
toilet.
like.
Just does it, she makes a pia. And then, look at that girl. She came with a whole, what's that bag?
Eka, spend a night bag.
Spend a night bag. And did she write spend the night with dashes?
No, she wrote it. It sounds like she writes for. She wrote like spend a night bag.
What, did it have dashes?
No. No, she just wrote it as a
Hyphens or
word.
something?
No.
Oh.
Can we hang out with her? I think she's really cool.
Yeah, she sounds like a good person. Yes, so there's that nankane. She's come, she's ready for that nankane.
ready.
But now she has to fake cramps because he was kidding. And that's a problem, man.
Dear problem.
What do you say?
This one is similar. Next one. Hey, Maza. This is about the hygiene post and keep me anonymous. So I was once in a talking stage with this guy I met from church. He's very handsome and he's someone all the girls would love to date, but I was the lucky one. But I soon figured out why the others would leave him. So he once came to pick me up when I was in uni and I escorted him to his friend's place. But when I entered the car, I was greeted by a strong scent. The whole way I opened the windows and just told myself maybe he was working and just forgot to use roll-on. Then that day ended. The next time he came to my room and even had the guts to sleep on my bed since he was free with me like that, Imweshua. When that man left my room, my sheets were smelling of sweat and I even fell to sleep on them. That was my second and final stroke. Stayed to ube wafiko naine. My haters would have laughed at me if they met him, and I wanted to puke when I was with him because it was like he wasn't bathing for days. Wako church, you have the Holy Spirit but no roll on. Too much.
Can we know what church that is? So what? All the girls wanted to date him?
Yes, he was very dateable, and then she finally got into that, and then she found out he is not like
Pressure
them.
upon you first, yeah?
Wait. Let's go to the next one. The lot. Maza, please keep me anonza. In my single and searching days, I met a nice academician. He was actually a professor. Very well accomplished young man. So after dating for a while, it was agreed upon that we could be official. So we now could visit each other's apartments. Oh God, rich kids. This is not a Zambian. So he visited my place first. One thing led to the other. He undressed first. He took off his boxers. Inside there was a bamba. He's wearing boxers and there's a bamba.
It's common
The
practice.
moment that bamba came off, the smell of sweat that filled the room was appalling. To make matters worse, he was unshaven and uncircumcised. The migraine that hit me that very instant is yet to be diagnosed.
These are the ones who make us look bad.
Who uncircumcised men? Why? Because your gender, your uncircumcised men, you just do like pante.
Not really chipante. Because Why anunka?
He's wearing a boxer.
No, that's common practice. I saw that
In
post.
this heat, you saw the post I made once, right?
Yes.
Even I wanted to learn. I'm like, yeah, wearing a boxer.
Where you wear
the
a brief
bomber.
and a boxer. I don't know. I don't know. But that's something that you grow up with from childhood.
So bamba si washiwa. Because it's a boxer, there's air.
No. We talked about this. Pubes trap nanka. Maybe he could be bathing and whatnot. But pubes trap sweat and bacteria. So when those things mix, it's a whole big problem. Plus, there's not enough ventilation there. You've done your brief, it has covered you. It's not breathing. You've even put it in a boxer. So after a long day, obviously you expect nankane. But for such people, if you don't like shaving, at least just do some deodorant. You can spray some inside.
Which deodorant are you spraying on your pubes?
Spray is for the skin.
Yes.
So you can do spray.
You know, when you've got a lot of hair and then you spray, it just makes it worse. Because then that
No, if you
smell,
bath, it doesn't.
that's no, like, yeah, if you bath properly. But like you haven't bathed properly.
No, like you haven't bathed at all.
At all. Okay, at all.
And then you mix the
then
sweat.
you put a roll on and then you put on Sauvage.
Then you mix deodorant, you mix spray with your smell already. It's a problem. It's just like the toilet. I'm actually very experienced toiletician, if there's a word. After using the toilet, you've taken your dump. Do not use air freshener. When air freshener mixes with feces, it's a terrible.
So
don't.
obvious. Like
Better
you
you just avoid.
shitting.
It's better to use kaja to just toilet.
Jaka.
Put Harpic before you take a dump if you're scared that your nan can smell bad. Then you take a dump, you'll be fine. Just flush, everything goes away. Do not use air freshener.
Just a fafa. Everyone knows
And then it mixes now. And then now you open the door of your fuma. Now it's wild if the layer of the door and the floor is big. They protrude. And now you're a visitor, you're a guest in someone's house. They know the business you're standing on. You go to the sitting room. They're even looking at you at
citrus orchid.
sansa na nani kan. Now ushanani kan.
What is the wildest names?
Wasia Bin Laden huko.
Bomb.
Now ikara no kuikara wasamba na kumino, but everyone is shocked because they didn't know you were this kind of person. They are surprised that umuntu yo movie no muntu kutaipaya. Mwankara pa dinner table kangani panani kani hapo. Wasamba na kumino. Let's eat. They're even looking at your water which you've washed first. Like this one. It's not welcome in the family.
This is why we don't shit in front of men. Look, listen to that. Your
thesis.
Your thesis. Seems like a bwezapo.
No, these are real life problems.
Have you ever pooped in a toilet that belongs to someone in the talking stage? And the poop hasn't gone. And then now you have to spend like another 20 minutes. Hello, he lives in like Matero or Kawata or some place that does not have a lot of water. And then you have to wait for it to fill up the cistern so you can flush.
I've never had a floater.
You've never
I've
had
actually never had a floater.
Then you have to scoop it out.
I actually eat a lot of roughage. The problem is people who don't like eating amanankane. I'm a vitamin C, I'm a veg shani. So you find what you have is just plain fat in your stomach. It will float. You do like this, so when that it never goes. So now you have to get a bucket now.
And when there's no water, they don't even have backup water. And then, or they have no backup water. They have water, but they don't have anything that you need to use to put water. Then you have to get that the kamabo where they put the chima brush for the toilet. Then you have to start scooping slowly. It's like forever.
And now if you're doing like this, I'm sure it doesn't go.
And there's a difference. You men don't understand. There's a difference between like a floater that can go away and also a floater and you're on your period as a woman.
Oh, it's weird.
You guys, like, I'd rather you find shit in the toilet than my period blood. So Women have double the pressure when it comes to that. You don't want him to know that there's there's just something about women not letting people know. Yes, we masturbate. Yes, we menstruate, right? But we don't want you to know when. It's just something. It's our thing.
No, but if you're comfortable with each other.
No. Talking stage, baby.
Talking stage.
Like, it's the beginning of things. Like, I don't want you to know that I'm menstruating to an extent, right? But then, Ella, when you're menstruating, what men don't know, heaven and hell just come through. It's like a flipping train going at 360 kilometers per hour. And then there's also that thing where you have like diarrhea. You diarrhea and you're menstruating. And then you're also like clotting. And then you're at someone's house because you know what? You're like, F it, I'm going to leave the house today. I'm going to be one of those girls that wants to be noticed. And I'm going to bring myself, even though I'm dying inside. You know that menstruation is like you're dying inside? It's like menstruation is like a train is going through you. Your back hurts. You know how bad the back hurts when you're menstruating? You will never understand, especially if you're clotting. It's like your body is fighting you. Where like being out of the house when you're menstruating should be considered a privilege. You seeing me when I'm menstruating should be a privilege because there's some women who go, it's not just like, oh, I'm dripping blood. No.
And then you're in Kitwe.
And then you're in Kitwe.
There's no water.
You're in Kitwe, there's no water. And then everything is just like, and then this man, you go to his house, he's just made bintos. Like, hello, it's not bintos, like, he hasn't even made anything out of it.
Just put a herb.
He just put a herb. No, what? Like, mother nigger, I want to eat. I want to do something. You know, menstruation is bad. Hygiene during menstruation is worse because you're just leaking. You're just like a woman. Just feel like someone is twisting your inside and just like pulling and pulling. So when you're at a man's house, you want to make sure that there is no stress. There's no trace of your menstrual pain. So you're out there just like trying to shield that shit from him. You come out, he's like, yeah, you're okay. No, nigga.
So
I died in there.
You guys hide, during talking stage.
Talking stage. Only when I'm like more comfortable, if a woman is more comfortable, you're like, yo, listen, this is what I'm going through. Then there are those men. Men have been raised well these days. They're bringing you like a water bottle.
With a lot to discuss, but Women's Day.
Women's Day. They bring you a water bottle. They're massaging you, helping with your uterus, lining the back. The back is the place that hurts the most. People be like, oh, it's your stomach. No, it's your back. Your lower back. Chico donsa. You know? So like some people's like day 2, day 3. Those 2 days.
It's around the lumbar up to the coccyx.
What? Explaining to me where it is.
No, I know.
You see how much more.
I know a lot about women.
Oh.
The pain is around that area, the lumbar to the coccyx bone. Around here.
Even once like Uncle Link.
Does this thing poo? The cartel.
Kaja. Kamadonsa. Ukamvela change what I do me on my bed. I like sleep on the bed and then I raise my butt up and then I start like doing like I'm whining.
Where's home?
You know. I'll be like on my fours, Then my back I arc it and then I start like move your body like a snake, man. I'll start whining on my period so that I can. That's when I feel the lumbar, right?
You're doing a big mistake.
Then I'm doing what? Would you smash on a period?
I'm not.
I'm asking.
I'm from the Eastern Province.
Where have we never had this discussion before? You vampire.
I don't know.
First of all, so
Nakasiyaga sote, go on.
no limbs.
Asemne kapura shit. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm done because you have muted me. Next one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Next one. Guy had money, but not a looker. Then he smiled and the teeth had gaps between them. Then the gaps were filled with yellow, like over 5 years worth of plaque built up that was even on the edges of the teeth. You can only imagine the halitosis. On top of that, he had a hanger line on the lips. What's a hanger line on the lips? Oh, it seems like she's one of
people.
God's gallant soldiers. Vijava white,
strong.
even in the corner of the mouth.
So
Ooh, how do you even begin to kiss someone? Those who like rap, and then after it's building up, they don't even know.
I gave advice on that.
What did you give?
It's usually dehydration or underlying health conditions. The way you're talking, it's foaming. But yellow in your car, but then yellow things in your diastema.
Like the teeth that it coils like that. He just needs to go and have like his teeth cleaned professionally.
Just then brush his teeth.
Or he brushes, but he brushes like time is chasing him.
No, just life goes on. And I think there must also be talk on that.
Brushing.
You know, I've realized not everyone knows how to bath. 1, not everyone knows how to brush their teeth. 2, these are things that can actually be taught. 3, how to wipe. All those things. We do things. We just go about life.
Pante. It's like a routine. Like you have to do it.
Because when brushing your teeth, they was almost said 2 minutes.
There's a song you also have to sing.
Oh, for real?
It's what Mississippi 1, Mississippi 2.
Quick, and that's why I like changing my toothbrushes, because the bristles have to be strong and hard. I'll have to bleed.
I've never seen a toothpick from you. I've never seen your toothbrush.
You've never? I'll show you.
How, Links?
So they have to be very hard. Kutia kweshe.
Ajama toothbrush hapa City Market.
No, Colgate.
Okay.
Bristles are hard.
Okay, yeah, the Colgate was. But what's your Jaku City Market? It's like a brush for your teeth. You're brushing, you're crying.
I would love those.
No, Lungu.
Because you have to take
you
out
know
the
that,
plaque.
Lois, right?
No, plaque is stubborn.
No. Baby, they are like bristles are so hard. Vapa City Market, panja
Isn't it the same bristles? Like
tukwacha.
Yeah, brush.
No, I don't know, but like only like brushing.
Wait, so I talked about
you lose some blood,
bathing.
but you are...
So there are certain body parts that we don't wash when bathing.
Like which ones?
Gents feel it's. We talked about this also. Gents feel it's gay to wash your ass when you're bathing.
Paja pamnungu.
Wash your bum, guys. It's not gay. You're just cleaning yourself. Water is very important. Wash the bum. Wash in here. It smells even inside. Wash this side. Sometimes also try umu here, in between the toes. Wash all those places.
And also, when I was thinking about you today when I was bathing, like plus size girls and plus size men, we have folds, guys. You gotta lift that shit up.
Just lift
and wrap.
Hey.
You just don't wrap like
lift.
that.
You wash.
It's discrimination when you mention it. It's not when I mention it.
Nothing.
Mother discriminator.
You wash in here. Where there are folds, you wash.
You
understand?
lift, you wash.
Gents, when you're bathing, conse. And if you're a person who likes to keep hair, it's even more important. Soap. You want to keep hair, wash your hairs with soap. Mom, when wiping, women, front to back, please. Don't freestyle. Because the bacteria that's in your bum should never be introduced to what's in front. That's dangerous. You introduce yourself to things like bacterial vaginosis, and that's where the
fun
comes
fact
from.
Before I interrupt you, but I'm still going back to the comments because I don't get into this discussion.
Yes, my love.
Did you know that the bacteria that's found in the vagina,
yogurt?
Fuck you. I'm sorry. You and I,
gynecologist, one person, everything is what you.
Yo, you know what happens to me?
I love the.
You know what happens to me? I don't think I've ever shared with you.
Please.
One thing do you know the one thing I'm allergic to? I'm allergic to anti what?
Which ones?
Biotics.
Antibiotics.
I'm allergic to antibiotics.
Serious.
So every time I take antibiotics, I react. My whole body just fights me. I get yeast infections in every auricle that has a warm, like a moist spot.
So in
my
instance where you've got
my
bacterial infection, what happens?
That it still comes on me.
No, I mean like maybe even a call for something where you're required to take
Daddy, I
antibiotics?
suffer.
Serious?
I suffer. There was a time that I went to the hospital and they gave me a antibiotic through the cannula. It was that bad. I was that sick. So any orifice on my body that has moisture, it hurts me. So most importantly, my armpits, Steven Vajeje, behind my knees, here, I'll just have the worst yeast infection you've ever seen. So the antibiotic is going to be working. You know what I have to do whenever I get sick? That's why I try not to get sick. Whenever I get sick, do you know what I have to do? I have to go buy like a shitload of yogurt, natural yogurt for my hoo-ha.
And that works for you?
And you put it in the fridge, in the freezer. So it's a bit freezing. And I have to smear it. Bruh, I cry. It's so like good. It's so like soothing. But like the whole 1 week, I'll have like, in my beddings will just be white with yogurt. It's not oversharing, but it's an actual condition that women go through. So me and antibiotics, whenever I go to the hospital, I'll be like, what antibiotics are you giving me? And what are the side effects? So they always tell me like, we're giving you this. I even know that straight Parmalat. If you find natural yogurt in my natural, of course. Why am I putting pineapple? It's bad.
But pineapples also.
Pineapples are good for a woman, especially if you're being eaten.
Tell them, please. Tell them.
Like, I don't know. It's science. Eat pineapples if you want your man to be eaten. I don't know, because, you know.
It's just sad for those who are going out with men who don't like to eat. It's a problem.
Guys, men who eat. Men who eat. If you're a woman and you're the man who doesn't eat, what are you doing? Some of them think they're good at it, but they're not.
Yeah. Should I shoot at you?
I didn't say you. I read? Next one?
Yes, my dear.
This one, anyway, I'm reading. I once met this guy, Mumalu Sakaumu. He seemed cool and asked if we could hang out later that day in Inati. Sure, no problem. That day I even knocked off early speed Kunganda. He came to see me really late and he took me pa. I wanna twerk. He took me pa Lukundo. Boy, was I excited. All because of Uncle Link's hair. Bear in mind, I'm a copperbed girl. We all know how Lukundo can be packed. So we just got our drinks and stood by the counter. There. Of course. Tewe, Links Lungu.
Can I read this one?
Yes. Don't worry, I'm not giving you his identity. I screenshotted this a long time ago. Wait, I panic. There you go.
I once met this guy in Malusaka. He seemed cool and asked if we could hang out later that day. And no problem. That day I even knocked off early speed Kunganda. He came to see me really late and took me pa Lukundo. Lukundo so. Boy, I was excited. All because of Uncle Links. Bear in mind I'm a copperbed girl. We all know how Lukundo can be packed. So we just got our drinks and stood by the counter, meaning we were in each other's faces. When he opened his mouth, yeah, I couldn't believe it. Natinishi anunka mwebantu. I shipikished myself for the rest of the night and he asked if we could spend the night together. I refused with everything I hold dear. When dropping me off, he leaned in for a kiss. Hey, how am I? God knows, if not for that smell, I would have kissed him, but ndimwaichefye, and I can't subject myself to that. We texted for a few weeks after, and then everything just died a natural death. This other one I dated for a few months. Box I'm 1 week. Yeah, of him pamubiti. This girl needs to be prayed for. If you show me her name,
I will show you.
Smelled of urine and sweat, and the guy just didn't mind. I was sure. Oh man.
Palukundo.
No, it's not Lukundo the problem. It's that boy that she met. This is the problem. Lukundo is getting a bad reputation because of these people. Some of us.
There are those things like women Lukundo. Like, why do people do that?
If it's not that, me, I smash girls from Lukundo.
Do you smash girls from Lukundo?
Guys, no, I go there for a drink.
I'm just asking.
Have you been there like
You don't invite me, do you?
No, every time we go there,
We
it's
just buy to go.
short time. We should hang out there. It's fun. There's a circus, so we had in Chwala last week. And then guys, they perform before they travel. They come to the court, they do the cha. Yeah, it's beautiful. You should come. I've invited
Yes, I'm invited. Maybe I don't like to be in places where I'm not invited. You never invite me for anything. Already you are my date on Friday. Do you even invite me for anything? You.
I don't have what to invite you, baby.
You're lying.
I'm telling you.
Your social calendar is fuller than a stripper during Mardi Gras.
Hey. You also is gay home.
But one,
So do you have it?
me, I actually do.
You have to be very careful.
Anyway,
Why are you avoiding those conversations?
they're finished.
Serious?
Yeah, I only have to go to the post. You didn't get any submissions.
I did. But all of them were unrealistic.
Okay, while you're looking, it's time for our favorite topic. Your Maps has bought his wife, this, a 2022 Range Rover Velar.
I have their numbers.
You saw that.
Kidis was flexing yesterday on a status.
Kidis. If Kidis is number, Kidis, how come I don't have your number? Kidis, I thought we're cool like that. No. Kidis, every time we go somewhere, you call me. I'm your girl like that. And one thing people don't want to admit in person. Kidis is beautiful, face to face.
I don't know what visual effect you put on this, but Kidis.
Beautiful.
Très
bien. Kidis chilimoli. Why? I look at her when she's talking to me. I'm like, why are you talking to me? I should be serving you or something.
Bubbly girl.
Chambu, chija. Kidis is amazing. Not that we're we love us, Kidis. She's always been really nice to us.
She's a bubbly person.
You're looking forward to Friday.
Couple, the whole family.
The whole crew, You're looking forward to Friday, because we're gonna be in VIP.
Oh, in VIP. I can't wait.
You can't wait, Although remember last time we came up from the event, we said
I'm going on stage this time. Near this.
to do what? Links, they'll just boo you.
Wait.
Samson. The whole
jump.
week I've been listening to the my Hero album.
You know, I need to pay attention to that.
I've listened to it like 7 times this week alone.
I don't like how many times I've listened to that one.
Peace of Mind. Which one?
Is it Yahweh? Yes. Mambi kapa chamba so.
I was interested. I was thinking about you, Kankoling.
That's a jam.
That's a jam. That's a jam.
You should see how my mom dances to it. And Your Maps. I asked him even last time. Go's wish before she dies is that Your Map. She loves that boy.
She beat you, my hero. Mama, you my hero.
We've got the playlist on our way home.
We're ready.
One time.
Anyway, back to that. So I think hygiene, when it comes to hygiene, it's such a complex issue. But also women, the other thing, because you're not talking about women, because I'm reading all my posts from women.
Topic from
the other thing about women that people don't want to talk about, I'm going to be very candid, is that women who have been subjected to genital mutilation, aka malepe. You first of all, your neither area has low sensitivity, right? So even your urine control is different from people who haven't pooed. Everything, the chances of everything just falling down to your 2 little friends.
The waters as well.
The waters, it's just always moist.
Is that controllable?
I don't know if it's controllable. But that's the problem with FGM. People want to act like labia elongation is not FGM. It is FGM. The problem is I don't want to talk about this topic because
We'll save it for?
We can save it. But I once did this whole conversation on FGM. If circumcision,
FGM.
Yeah, because if you're not, circumcised against your will is something. But also for female genital mutilation, you mess up a lot of these natural occurrences that should be happening naturally to your vagina. So you find that you can't control certain things, and if you have gone through FGM, if you've gone through Malepe elongation, you have to make sure that you're bathing twice as hard, because everything just collects on those two. And if someone is eating you up,
It's quite something. You know who we need here?
who?
Teddy.
Dirty.
Dr. Teddy Mulenga.
A man. No, I'm asking, is a man?
Yes.
No, thank you.
Okay, he's a
I'm sorry. Like, F it. Like, I'm those kind of people. Like, I'm not listening to a man talking about a body part he
No, he's
doesn't
a
have.
doctor.
I
No,
don't
it's
give
not.
a shit.
He's not against.
I don't give a shit. He is not supposed to be the key man we look up. No, fuck it. Sorry.
No, he's
Sorry for the language.
He speak. You don't know
I
him,
don't care. I don't care about him. He is not speaking. He's not going to be the person we're going to ask about these things. I would rather a woman.
No, it is not against.
I don't care. Even if he has a doctorate, a PhD in labia elongation, I don't care. Let certain things be left to women. What is he going to teach me as a man?
A lot, actually.
I don't give a shit.
She's going on and on.
I'm a poop on this stage. Listen, I think he's educated. He's well on his thing, right?
You know him?
No. Again, my point is, I don't care. I don't just like it when men
No,
are...
he talks generally, not just about women.
Okay.
but
Okay, if it's general, he's okay. Maybe he should come on and prove me wrong. But you're not talking to me about the female
No, he
reproductive
talks
system
generally.
as a penis holder.
Do you hear my
I
opinions
do, but
about
then I
that
am
kind of-
very biased.
Yeah, no, I'm very aware of biased, but you've heard my points and where I stand on Nankanya. No one deserves to have a body part cut.
No. Or pulled and stretched and what?
There's
You know that there's some people who were pulling the wrong things when we were growing up.
There's
Me, I spent a lot of months pulling the wrong body parts.
exactly. So,
And so
it's
don't
really-
say I'm a majora. I'm being honest. These are the things that are happening to women.
that's true. But
The
then
outer lips.
it's really about okay, times have changed now. So it's really about understanding your rights.
Yeah.
Also understanding, because most times we have come to learn that these things are done for the benefit of the man.
Thank
Is
you.
that correct?
I love you.
I'm aware.
You.
So it's
Uh-huh.
yeah, so it's really about just something that's not really embraced in the local cultures. A woman's rights. They're thrown out the window. So that's a whole big problem. It's something we can discuss, but then we'd obviously get the backlash.
Talk about
from
that some more.
This woman.
It's really sexy. Talk about women's rights again.
She feminist, get out. But that's where it's at. So it's a topic for another day.
That is a topic for another day.
Yeah. But Women's Day, we can touch that.
We can
as
touch a little bit on that, right? So Women's Day, before we go further, we are going to be recording live from the Duck Inn on Mulungushi Road in Roma. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of...
well. We'll have to
everything.
give very accurate location
It's-
because Pajan Po.
Daddy,
Wait, 10
from
something like
Fox,
this.
there was just straight.
It's a street, eh?
Bruh, Mulungushi Road. To your
Was I
left.
drinking that day?
You were. We started drinking at early in the morning.
Yeah.
What was that? 5, 6, 7? You came to see me early. Why are you panicking? Chill. Mahole and so chubby. I said you came to visit me early.
But yes.
We're at Lukondo at what time? Links, we don't listen when we want to.
It's not good.
That day.
God do punish us.
That day. I know you were on leave for the first time. You were on leave. You were like a different person. I was happy to meet you that day.
indeed.
You're so relaxed. You're so cool. Then the police caught us, and then we had to pay. And then we're like going there.
That's him day.
Then we did like a whole Nara Smith vlog. It was a lovely day.
That was quite something, love.
It was a whole situation. Yeah, so I'm gonna put the details in the comment section. If you want to come through for a live recording of the podcast, would love to have you there. It's going to be fun. But of the sexes, conversation, everything. Like, why the heck is everything so complicated?
Yeah.
We'll break into that. So if you want to be a part of that, please let me know. The number is going to be on the bottom, and I'm going to give you more information. But otherwise, I think we're coming to the end of Hygiene. Next week, I have a special guest. I will not mention now, but it's Lynx's favorite person who turned into a lesson.
Jesse.
We're done, right? We're done, right? From Mr. Reliable.
And Lynx Luga. Cheers.
And cheers. How long was it? This one was